Hello, everybody. This is Roberto Parker with Innovative Sports Training. I want to talk a little bit about high school sports training and performance programs. Oftentimes, many high school athletes are very one dimensional in the way they train. In fact, just not high school, but college athletes as well. But I'm going to focus on high school just for right now. Oftentimes, the most popular exercise everybody knows is the bench press. And they might get into things like power clean and push press and maybe even a deadlift or something, but it's a lot of it's very, very one dimensional. I'm here to talk about my program at Innovative Sports Training today. The program that I offer, which is sports performance training with speed and agility and functional speed, agility, strength attached to it, is very multifaceted, very three dimensional. The body works in three dimensions. We go straight ahead, we go sideways, we turn, we land, we jump, we accelerate, we decelerate. All those factors must be taken into consideration when designing a program for a young athlete. If the training routine is the same all the time, that's how you become injured. The body becomes immune to doing the same type of program. The body becomes stale and the body does not respond to whatever you're doing with it. You have to shock the system at least every 2 to 3 weeks. For some athletes, it's even more than that because they're such good athletes. A good friend of mine that I worked with many, many years ago, Paul Chick, once described two types of athletes. You have a cat and you have a salamander. A salamander is someone who, quite honestly, doesn't respond very, very fast. They're still a good athlete, they just don't respond real fast, versus a cat, which has very great reflexes, responds real quickly. With that type of an athlete, you have to change the program more frequently. And so, if you're in that situation, if you're a cat or a salamander, and you're looking for some good out of the box type of training that's going to break the monotony of what you're doing, the boredom of what you're doing, please come to my ISD facility in Blue Springs, Missouri, and I'll give you the information here in a second. But what I offer is very, very multifaceted, multidimensional. It will challenge you. Now, some people think because it's multifaceted that it's not very difficult. Wrong. Oh, it will challenge you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a high school coach, high school athlete out there, or if you're a parent of a high school athlete, please, please check out this program. Now, functional training is important because if you don't have a good functional base, you're more susceptible to injuries. Plain and simple. I'm not saying I'm against weightlifting because I grew up on weightlifting. I was a power lifter one time, but you have to have a good functional base before you progress to heavy weightlifting, to even moderate type of weightlifting, to doing things like plyometrics and more intensive type of movements. So anyway, I got off the track there a little bit, but let me just finish with this. With functional movement analysis, which I offer, it is an evaluation that will determine how your body moves laterally, rotationally, and in a linear pattern. That is an evaluation. Hormonal nutritional evaluation. Now, I do this more than just with high school athletes, I do it with adults too. This is where a lot of people fall very, very short in their program. Quite honestly, their diets stink because they're not putting the right type of food in their system. If you're not putting the right type of food in your system, the muscles, the nervous system, the brain will not respond. It will not grow. Lifestyle changes. Boy, that's a biggie. That's a tough one. You have to change your lifestyle. Are you getting the right amount of sleep? Are you drinking enough water? Are you putting the right kind of macro and micronutrients in your system? Are you taking the right kind of supplements? What type of foods are you eating possibly that are drawing you down, that are holding you back to the next level of your training? Those are all important issues that you have to evaluate, and that's what I've been trained to do. Now here's my contact information. My address, physical address, is 8316 South Highway 7, Unit B in Blue Springs, Missouri. My phone number is 816 405 7703. My email is rwpsports at yahoo.com. I have two websites I'll give you. IST Fast and Furious istworkshops.webs.com, istworkshops.webs.com. Please check those out for more information, guys. It's been lovely sharing with you guys, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.